Is no good, off to the left. 7:38 remaining in the third quarter. Riverdale 23, the Blue Devils 3. We'll be back in just a moment.
Hello, I'm Joy Ansfelder, a sophomore varsity cheerleader at Lebanon High School. We're here at Lebanon Cablevision with Mr. Ted Dansby. We'd like to say thank you for your support and present to you a small Blue Devil souvenir.
Thank you very much. Lebanon Cablevision is happy to once again help the Boosters Club present Lebanon High School football once again this year.
LHS! Let's go, Devils!
First possession of the second half. Gerald Griffin from Corey Carney, a 23-yard touchdown pass. Riverdale going 74 yards. It took them 7 plays. The extra point was no good. 7:38 left in the third. It's now Riverdale 23, Lebanon 3.
Knox will kick it off for the Warriors, and deep to return for the Blue Devils is Griffin.
Knox's kick is high and deep. Griffin waits on it at the 5. He's got it. 10, 15, has some company, is spun down at the 15-yard line by Jonta Martin. And Tommy, I know we're a long way away from the field, but I could have swore Martin had a hold of his face mask.
John, what did it look like to you?
I didn't see that, Tommy. I saw somebody obviously missing a block there and caught Griffin right in his stride.
And we missed Martin on the quick coverage as he got inside the wedge and just nailed Griffin. So Lebanon backed up with a football at our own 15.
First and 10 for the Blue Devils, their own 15-yard line. Griffin is the tailback. Jade Sellers the fullback. 2 wide receivers to the left side for the Blue Devils. Sellers tries to go up the middle, spins off, and will lose 4 yards as Keith Jordan and the rest of his Riverdale teammates, Tommy, in on the tackle.
It's like a school of sharks getting the smell of blood. This Riverdale football team just swarming to the football and outmanning Lebanon right at the point of attack. Those Cardinal jerseys just spilling over and Lebanon going backwards.
Blue Devils making substitutions in the offense. Out will go Griffin. In will come John Clemens. Jeff Clemens is a receiver to the left side. John is the wingback on the same side. Stafford is your tailback. He's going to get the toss up to the 10, spins off of a tackle and gets back to the original line of scrimmage, a gain of 5 up to the 15, but it'll bring up 3rd down and 10 for the Blue Devils.
When you're calling the plays, 3rd down and 10 at your own 14-yard line, and you're down 23-3, there are not very many good plays you can call because the defense is looking for something long and down there at that stick for 1st down yardage.
3rd down, 3 backs in the backfield for the Blue Devils.
Quick kick.
And they're going to toss it. And Tommy's right, it's a quick kick. The ball bounces, and it's going to get a good lemon roll. 40, 35, and it'll be down by Stafford at the 32-yard line. And Tommy, you called it an excellent call by the Blue Devils.
Well, Lebanon was going nowhere offensively, and Lebanon kicks it away. They slip Bo Grissom back there at fullback in the power eye. And Terry, probably the best kick we've had in a couple of years.
Tommy, that one went 52 yards, and it gets Lebanon out of trouble as they were on their own 15. It rolls dead at the Riverdale 33. 52-yard punt by Bo Grissom.
And, Sam, that's a play Lebanon practices every Thursday in kicking practice. That's the last play they run on offense. They run the quick kick. They put 2 fullbacks in there, and they toss it to Bo Grissom, who takes a 1.5 step and kicks it away.
So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Warriors, their own 32-yard line. I formation behind Carney. Griffin will go in motion. There's that give straight up the middle to Smith. He is met and shoved back as in his face is linebacker Jason Morse.
Good job by Bulldog as he hit Smith right in the hole on the dive play. We had a lot of white jerseys around him. He couldn't get those feet churning for any big kind of pickup.
Sellers goes out of the ball game. Griffin will come in at linebacker. A yard gains for Smith. 2nd and 9 for Riverdale. Both Bryant and Griffin We'll split wide to the left side. Peebles, the tight end on the right side. Phillips cheating up for the Blue Devils. As there's the option, Carney runs it, and good job of defense. Phillips chasing it from behind, Tommy, but it is Trey Reynolds who puts him away. But the man at his feet was Ian Crockett.
Crockett's doing a good job considering he's coming off missing about 3 weeks with that knee problem. He got hurt in the Cookeville game and has been out of practice ever since. He came back to the football field on Tuesday, has got in a lot of work, and has rehabbed himself to come back out here, and I don't believe he's missed a snap at that defensive tackle spot.
3rd down and 10 for Riverdale, as Bryant is a tight end on the right side. Peebles to the left with Griffin. They will play fake it. Carney's being chased. He is leveled, lays it up. C's going to intercept the ball at the 37. Up to the 40, makes a move. 45, still on his feet to the 49-yard line of Lebanon. And Tommy, it was the pressure from Ian Crockett straight up the middle that made him throw it short.
Lebanon came with the eagle look on Ian Crockett's side. They brought the defensive tackle down over the guard, and the bull rush got him back on top of the quarterback. Carney, apparently with a tendency to put it up for grabs, threw that interception a long way, and a good run back by our free safety, Terry Stafford.
Ron C. picked it off at the 37, returned it to the Lebanon 49. That's where Lebanon to take over once again in good field position.
And Tommy, he made an excellent move on Fernando Bryant to make him miss to pick up those 12 yards. So 1st and 10, Griffin the tailback, Sellers the fullback, as 1st and 10 for the Blue Devils. They'll give it to Jay. Tries the middle again. Nowhere as he goes head up with Keith Jordan. Jordan won that battle easily, Tommy.
Lebanon offensively had Sellers at fullback, and they put Bo Grissom in the slot. So 2 good blockers in there. They gave the football to Sellers right up the middle, and the personnel stays the same for Lebanon. Let's see the offensive set now. Here it comes, Sam, the shotgun.
Reeder in the shotgun. He's got Griffin to the left, 3 wide receivers, Sellers, Carson, and Cherry to the right. Straight drop looks. He's going down the middle. He's got Griffin. It is incomplete as he had it for a step, Tommy, as Duke was with him, and he can't hang on.
Lebanon has worked on the shotgun for the last couple of weeks, tried to start to put it in the week of the Warren County football game, worked on it exclusively this week in practice. Lebanon trying to get 4 receivers up the field against that man coverage by Riverdale.
So 3rd and 10, again the shotgun, as Griffin left, Sellers, Carson, and another receiver, that's Cherry right, as they will go for Sellers. It is tipped by Griffin, almost intercepted, and Tommy, Cherry just did a little hook and was standing at the 40-yard line waving his arms all alone.
Wide open is Brooks Cherry as they're running 3 guys deep, and Cherry kind of peels back and is open for the shorter yardage and didn't have anybody on him. Riverdale has gone to kind of a nickel package, playing zone against this 4 wide receiver group. Well, heck, 5 wide receivers when you consider they put Bo Grissom on the line of scrimmage as a tight end. So no backs in the backfield with the quarterback, Jason Reeder.
4th down and 10, for the Blue Devils. There's that same shotgun package. Reeder gets the ball, straight drop. He unloads. It is over Carson's hands, out of bounds. It'll be 1st and 10 for Riverdale at the 49-yard line of Lebanon.
John, they're giving a lot of cushion to that trips side of the field, and the short man, Brooks Cherry, looks like he's open.
He's wide open, Tommy, and it looks as if Jason's picking out his receiver a little bit too early. If he takes his time a little bit more in the pocket, looks around and makes the pass a little bit later in the play, maybe he could see Brooks there at the sideline. He's been wide open 3 times.
1st and 10 for Riverdale. 5-man Blue Devil line, long snap count. Carney just gives it to Smith straight up the middle. He will pick up a couple down to the 47-yard line. 1:55 remaining in the 3rd quarter. Riverdale 23, Blue Devils 3.
I can see Coppins in the huddle, Sam. He's looking over at Coach Gary Rank and he say, "Run to my side, run to my side."
Second down and 8 for Riverdale. Bryant left, Griffin right. 6 men on the line for the Blue Devils. As Phillips charges up, Carney throws to Bryant, complete. As Pitt misses a tackle, still on his feet, Bryant shakes another tackle and is leveled as C has the ball. And who are they going to give it to? They're going to give it to Riverdale. Tommy C's laying at the bottom saying, I got the ball.
We missed tackles on Fernando Bryant on the curl. We missed 2 tackles and let the young man get upfield. A jarring tackle way downfield, and first down yardage for Riverdale, and Terry Carney with a big completion.
26 yards to Bryant all the way down to Lebanon's 21. That's where Riverdale will have it with a first down.
Carney under center. Turns, wants to run the option, pitches Duke behind him, ball on the ground. Duke will fall on it back at the 24. On top of him is Trey Reynolds and Ian Crockett.
Alan Duke recovers the pitch.
Carney's had his problems tonight. He looked a little shaky making that pitch. Duke didn't do a good job of hauling that thing in, and the football once again on the ground for the Warriors as we're coming toward the final play, perhaps, of the third period.
The officials have called a timeout. Ryan Ald's heading to the sidelines. He may have he may have blood on him, Tommy. Maybe the call. Into the ball game, replacing him will be Mark Wilson. Second down, 13 yards to go for Riverdale. Offset backs behind Carney. As he turns, tosses it, fakes, and he's got lots of people over him. Griffin is wide open in the corner of the end zone for the touchdown.
Blown coverage as Lebanon bid on the play fake. They faked the toss sweep. Carney did a good job of avoiding the rush, and they throw deep down the sideline to Griffin, who's behind everybody. Riverdale's going to take a timeout to set up their 2-point play. So the Warriors will take a timeout. We'll go ahead and break it right here before we come for the extra point. 15 seconds to go in the third period. Riverdale leads Lebanon 29-3. Back at Horace Jones Field on the campus of Middle Tennessee State University. Riverdale leads Lebanon by a score of 29-3. John, down on the field, Ryan Alds had to go out and get that blood on his uniform fixed.
Right, Tommy. He had a nosebleed and was wiping it off on his pants, and so they've put an ace bandage around his thigh pad to cover that blood up, and he'll be going back in the next defensive stands.
Warriors going for 2 after the touchdown. Carney turns, wants to run the option, cuts it in, hits into the end zone for the 2-point conversion. 15 seconds remaining in the third quarter. 31-3. The Riverdale Warriors on top of Lebanon. We'll take a break and be back in just a moment.
Riverdale goes 49 yards. It takes them only 4 plays as Griffin catches his second touchdown of the quarter, again from Carney. Carney runs in the 2-point conversion himself. 15 seconds left in the third quarter. It's now Murfreesboro Riverdale 31, Lebanon 3.
Knox to kick the ball away. Griffin will wait at his own 5. Now Knox says he's ready. Another high kickoff, and this one will be taken by C at the 10. He's had a good return already. 15, breaks a tackle, tries to